What is up, guys? I'm Mr. Jimmy and we are back with some more Naruto Online. And today we're going to be doing a buff of Earthmane today. I'm going to be doing a video for each character, what they got buffed. Nothing really got nerfed at all for the main character, so that's pretty good. It depends if you think it's a nerf, but I think they're all buffs. So the first for today is going to be about Earthmane, so let's get right into this. 3 things got changed on Earthmane. So we're gonna start with the first one. We're gonna start with what happened before. Luckily, I took pictures of what they used to be before they, changed it, so you can see what it used to be before. Before, it used to cause Earth attribute damage and interrupt the selected opponent. So it was just an ability to interrupt, like like a Ruka. It was basically that. You can do it in the first round. You can interrupt somebody. Bam. Now it does cause Earth attribute damage and interrupts to a selected opponent unit while a shield exists. This skill's cooldown will be reduced by 1. So basically, if you have a shield on them, you can do the same thing as a Ruka and then you get it back. Basically, it goes down by 1. There's only a 2-round cooldown, so it goes to a 1 round, and basically the next round after that you'll have it up. So you can basically use it every round and try to interrupt somebody. So like first round, you just say you interrupt Sasuke that's trying to put up his barrier or something, or some kind of barrier character. You stop him. Next turn, you stop the person in the first slot. If you're the Earthmane in the first slot and you have more initiative, you can stop that person too, and then use your abilities for your other characters. And it only costs 20 chakra too. So that's one thing they changed, was his mystery. That's the only mystery that has got changed. Everything else is the same. Now, they also changed wood style. We're gonna read what was before and see what they changed. Before, if this unit is surrounded by a shield, its standard attack will change to attack an opponent unit and cause earth and water attribute damage, and the affected unit will suffer from low float and immobile. This skill never misses, so you can't block it. You can't dodge. I don't think you could dodge it, or you can block it with Neji or Hinata and stuff like that. I think it always hits that person. So this was already a good ability. It was random. It was a random hit because you didn't know who it was gonna go for, and it was always good. It was just it starts a combo and it immobiles that person. Good. Now they changed it to, while surrounded by a shield, this unit's standard attack becomes attack a random enemy unit, cause earth and water attribute damage while absorbing up to 40 chakra and causing low float and immobile. So now it's basically the same exact thing. They just gave it to absorb chakra. So first round, if nobody uses any of their mysteries and you have Earthmane in the first slot in his standard attack phase, he's just gonna take the chakra. He's gonna immobile somebody, start a combo on them, and take their chakra. So if there was like saving it for that, if a character to come up to use it, or they forgot to use it, or they was waiting for you to use a mystery so they can interrupt you, his standard attack is just gonna take that chakra away, so they can't do that in the first place. So 40 absorbed chakra is a lot, and it's really good. I like that. I'm glad they just buffed Earthmane and not nerfed him, because he doesn't need any more nerfs, but I'm glad they buffed him. Now we got another one, another skill they have changed. Is dance passive at the end. Before, it used to, if this unit is in the field, all male units in your lineup will have their combo rate increased by 40% and their attacks by 20%. I used to use this with my league teams, my league guy teams. They changed it, and you can't really do that no more, because extra combo rate for Lee or Guy or Joy Guy, if you had a combo rate increase, that was amazing for those two. And then they have their attack increase, it was also good, but now they changed it and you can no longer do that. I don't think the team that I used to use with the Earthmane will not work right now, because this is what they changed it to now. When battle starts, grants immunity to debuffs to this and one other random unit while Also granting a shield of 40% base resistant, lasts for 2 rounds. So basically they just gave Earthmane immunity. I always complained that Earthmane, he lost to poisons and all that other stuff, all that chaos and all that stuff that makes him weak against. He only had his super lightning bolter to take off 1 layer of debuff. Now for 2 rounds in the beginning, he is immune to these type of effects. He can't be, you know, poisoned and all that stuff, and that's gonna help him out a lot in battle. So if you have him in the first slot, you get a shield too, so that's already good. You get a shield, and you're immune. I don't know what the debuff part mean. I don't know if they're saying you're debuffed or you debuff if you have debuffs. I don't know. They didn't write that right. It just says grant immunity to debuffs. I guess, I don't know. Whatever, but I tested this out. You're immune to stuff, but you still can be affected, you know, by hot-blooded habanero and characters like that that can take away that immunity. Characters that can take away immunities can take away his basically this skills and makes it useless. It's like they can take away from Roshi and Utakata and stuff like that. So this skill can still be affected, but if they don't have that type of thing, it makes him immune, and already that's freaking amazing, and I'm glad they added that to the game. I'm gonna miss the old one. I think they should have just changed this one and put the immunity one here and kept the attack one, because I used to use that one a lot. That was one of the main ones I used a lot because it gave me extra attack and extra combo rate. This one, to me, it seemed like the most useless one out of all of them here. I think they should have changed this because it ain't as good as it used to be before they changed it in 4.0. This is 5.0 is pretty bad, but these are all the buffs that Earthmane got. I am going to test these out more. To me, I'm liking them so far. He needed it. He needed something to be immune to all the crap that's out here right now. And there's another person on your team that also gets it. So another person gets a shield and they get immunity. So if you have other 2 immunity characters on your team and then you have Earthmane, well, I can't say that because it's a random person. He doesn't select that person. So, but it helps. It still helps put it on a person that's not immune, and that puts immunity on that person. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for Earthmane. Next. Tomorrow or the next day will be for, I think, Watermane. I'll do Watermane next. Before we go, let's try to get to 5,000 subscribers. That's our goal. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you did not hit that like button, anyway, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I said Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a minute. Yay!